Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of May 8th through the 14th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the title resonates, if the message resonates, there could be messages here for you. So Aquarius, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if you have strong Aquarius placements anywhere throughout your chart, then this also could be for you. I'm going to be doing this reading a little bit differently and just diving right into it. I decided I wanted to do something that's a little more in-depth, detailed day by day, and so this is actually how I first started doing tarot readings for myself. And so I'm going to get back into it. It may be a little bit longer of a read because this is a new spread that I'm doing for you. But bear with. So I'm going to lay out all the cards first. We have a lot, not a whole lot going on this weekend other than it's the end of Mercury retrograde, so that's nice. And that's good for you too. It's affected the signs of Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus have been the main signs affected. So I know about this time y'all probably are ready for a break. In fact, I'm sure you are, because the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you was Pray For Me by G-Eazy. And so some of the lyrics were, I'm talking to the man upstairs, hoping he answer my prayers. Hollywood feel like the jungle, lions and tigers and bears. She looked like an angel, she might be a demon. That's how it is and I won't change, pray for me. So I feel like, especially that line where that's how it is and I won't change, I feel like there's... some of you out there, and take it with a grain of salt, also do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. So we could be talking about the other person. But I feel like there's some stubbornness out there, okay? Somebody doesn't want to change. They're being very stubborn about it, or stubborn about seeing the bigger picture, seeing unhidden truths, you know, so, like that's what Mercury retrograde is all about anyway. Things that you weren't ready to deal with in the past, they'll come back to you like full force during retrograde. And if you're not ready to deal with it, it's going to come back even harder next time. So be ready for it if you didn't deal with it now. And you have until Sunday of this week to deal with it. So let's get into it. The energy going into the spread is the Wheel of Fortune. So that's really good. Some of you may be like, you know, stressing over money, you know, the cycles of things. There's endings and beginnings coming up. Or you could have just recently, you know, dealt with some endings and beginnings. Take it as it resonates. Everybody's storyline is a little different. Calling in our spirits for Aquarius, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. What do we have for the next 7 days in May? Okay, I'm going to take it from the top. Okay. So we have Monday, we've got the Four of Wands, dealing with house and home. Then we've got the Queen of Wands, making magic happen. Then we've got the Tower. That's been popping up a lot this week. Also, it's the last big push, Mercury retrograde. It's always, you know, there's always like hurdles before the finish line. That's a hurdle. What else? Okay. Then we have the Star, which is Aquarius, coming out on top. Wishes fulfilled. What do we have for Saturday? 8 of Wands. And then Sunday, please. Okay, that fell in reverse. I will take that in reverse. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got the Emperor. So, we're going to clarify this for Aquarius. That's how it is, and I won't change. I mean, yes, there's a tower, but it's surrounded by all good things. This could be a good tower. It looks like your prayers are being answered. As I just see the devil. Don't worry. That could be that stubbornness, that toxicity, right? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, so we're talking about money here. What do we have for Aquarius for the Four of Wands? Wow, that came right out. Page of Wands. Queen of Wands, please, for Aquarius for Tuesday, May 9th. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Wednesday for the Tower for, wow, Knight of Swords. Okay. Star, please. Six of Swords. Nine of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Okay, these are the last three cards. We've got the Chariot, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. All right, now clarifying. I know you can't really see the bottom, but I'll show them to you in a second. Well, that's beautiful. Temperance. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, shout out to Whack It Grinders. They are amazing grinder company. I have their actual grinder, but then they also created the Robots cone filler. So this thing is brilliant. Just a little click of a button, and it fills up any cones. But their grinders are amazing too. And this is a grinder in itself. You can use it for plant medicine, but you can also use it for things like rosemary, sage, any kind of kitchen herbs. Use it around the kitchen and stuff. I use it for all my stuff. I love it so much. And the charge, it lasts forever. So, and then you can recharge it too. Okay, so we're going to use the Fairy Dust Oracle for Fairy Magic and Wisdom for Monday, please, for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius for Monday, please? Thank you. Or I appreciate you. You're not supposed to tell fairies thank you. They're tricky. Play. Step outside and feel the sun. Tuesday, peace. Appreciate it. Wednesday for Aquarius. Lead the way. Thursday for Aquarius. Music. Friday, Aquarius. Courage, young heart. Saturday. Travel. Sunday. Okay, I'm going to take the top one, practice. And underneath the deck, learn. Okay, let me clean these up real quick, and then we're going to get into it. Okay, so for Monday, we've got the Four of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is about structure, home, stability, foundation. So this week, this energy could be surrounding like house, home, even office buildings, like an actual structure of some sort. And Page of Wands energy is a passionate new beginning. You could have just moved. You could be looking at lots of different things. You know, moving into a new place, a new job, a new home, a new foundation of some sort. Also, this could be in regards to like the change of a foundation structure, like retirement. You know, what are you like? How are you setting up the structure and the foundation of your future? That type of energy, because that's like a new beginning. It'll be a passionate new beginning for you. But this is all like what you're looking at. Now it's interesting because these are all wands. Wands are about passion, passionate energy. It could be what you're passionate about, like towards a person, or passion towards passion project. Again, work, finance, career, that type of thing as well. Or just, something that you're passionate about. Now, because they're all wands, it's like 4 + 5, or 4 + 1 = 5. And 5 of Wands, has to do a little bit with competition. So there might be some competition and or some bickering, fighting and type of energy in the air as well. But by and large, I think that this is just the energy that's surrounding, like going into the week. Now, on Monday, I will say that as we go into the week, the moon's going to be in Capricorn, and so that's earth energy. It's a good time to focus on career, business, structure, and use of resources by decluttering, reprioritizing. And, you know, again, it's about structure, and that's that Four of Wands energy. Even though Capricorn is earth energy, wands are all about business as well. And so I think that that's going to be like on your mind. But the fairy dust oracle is saying play, step outside and feel the sun, breathe the air, play, have some fun. So, you know, this is maybe calling you to step outside, maybe step away from it all, or just, you know, get some fresh air. Yeah. Have a sense of play about this. Okay, then on Tuesday, the moon is still going to be in Capricorn. We've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she stands for a lot of stuff. She's very beautiful. She's magical. She could be a witch. Doesn't have to be bad, obviously. But she's very passionate. She could be the other woman, the mistress even. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. You could have this. This could be somebody else, or this could be you. You could have this in your chart somewhere. But she's very passionate, and she's able to create magic, literally like from her fingertips. Notice how the fire is just coming from her palm, and she's happy. She's doing what she loves, and she creates what she loves, just by being passionate about it, right? And there's an offer being made, a Knight of Cups. It could be a job offer. This could be somebody coming in with an offer of love. Something that's going to make her very happy. Or she could be offering this, because it kind of looks like she's offering with her hand. She could be offering this to, you know, somebody, an offer of love. A passionate offer of love, even. Take it as it resonates. Now, energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed. So we could be talking about the other person. You could be female. You could be female. We could be talking about a masculine energy. Or you could be male. We could be talking about a female energy, and it's still you. It's just your feminine, masculine side. Just take it as it resonates. But then it says peace. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours today to share. So maybe that's what this is too. You know, instead of like a couple, I mean, it's still a cup of love, but friends, family, and versus like passionate energy, it's like more peaceful. Regardless, it's going to be a nice day for you. For sure. Okay, then we've got on Wednesday, the 10th. Wednesday looks like it's going to be a little rocky. We've got the Tower. Now, here's the thing. I say rocky, but this could be, whatever this offer, this cup of love could be, it may rock your world. It may create a little bit of chaos, because that's what the Tower is about. This is scorpionic energy. Yeah, I keep on hearing Scorpio, because that Knight of Cups, that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy too. But the Tower talks about things crumbling down to its foundation, just bringing it all down to its roots, basically, so it can be rebuilt on a more solid foundation. There's a reason that it crumbles down, because it wasn't working the way it was supposed to, right? So, but like good towers are like when somebody gets a brand new job and they're starting over again, or you know, somebody has moved their home, and yes, it uproots their life, but now they're starting in a even better space or a better place. That's what I feel like this energy is going to kind of be. But then we have the Knight of Swords. The swords are all about communication. This is spy card energy. I feel like there could be somebody watching you, or you could be watching somebody else. And you're trying to like, I feel like you're watching this chaos, or they're watching this chaos. that's for some of you. Others of you, it's not so much watching, you're actually communicating with them, or they're communicating with you. But it's letting you know, or you letting them know what's going on. Like kind of like reporting back, like what this is, what's happening. So there definitely could be some spying going on. Somebody's watching someone. But I don't feel like this is bad news. And then it also says, lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. So, and we've got a knight, you know, and that's very knight-like energy, you know, onward, right? So this is definitely, maybe this is you needing to lead the way with communication, you know, letting somebody know something that's happening. Somebody could be getting some news of something that's happened, chaotic energy. So then we've got the star. This is you, Aquarius. This is hopes, dreams, wishes. You know, this is like your inner light, your like desires, hopes, wishes. I think I just said that already. And this also could definitely be somebody who's an actual star, or, you know, put to be on like center stage. Everybody's looking at them. They are a shining star. And then it's clarified by the 6 of Swords. Swords, again, are communication, energy. This also talks about, you know, moving to calmer waters. And so there could have been like some rocky turbulence. Maybe, I feel like there's somebody that just didn't really, that's what I'm looking for. They didn't see the same outlook as somebody else. Like there's somebody that just wasn't in alignment with someone else. And I feel like that's switching. Like they're moving. How do I want to explain this? What am I feeling here? I feel like there's somebody that didn't feel supported with their hopes, dreams, and wishes, right? But they're moving to calmer waters with that. Whether there's more support coming in or not, this person, this star energy, whether that's you or the other person that you're dealing with on this day, on Thursday, is going to be moving to calmer waters. Now, it could have something to do with music. Fairies dance in the green hollow, where music plays, joy will follow. So it could have something to do with music. You might get messages with music. Also, hopes, dreams, wishes might have something to do with music as well. Music major, somebody could be getting picked up for, I don't know, music label or some kind of good news surrounding music, right? Then on Friday, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled. This is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But this is like happiness, wish fulfillment. Also kind of a card of, I don't want to say greediness, but it kind of is like it's when that person has everything that they want, they're just like, oh, it's all mine, right? It's that kind of energy. But then we've got the Chariot. So this is also Cancer energy. So we could be talking or dealing with a Cancer energy. Doesn't have to be, but the Chariot also is like the vehicle of the tarot. So somebody could be doing some travel, leaving for like wish fulfillment, traveling. This could be somebody's wishes fulfilled, to go somewhere. Also, just be really careful with your transportation, especially as we approach the very end of Mercury retrograde. You just want to make sure like your oil is checked, your tire, air pressure, all of that stuff. I don't see anything bad, but just be careful, right? However, like I see more of this as like a new adventure. Like, again, I do see travel, and I feel like this is like an exciting new journey for somebody, because we've got courage, young heart, stand tall, don't let the love decrease, you are a warrior of peace. So this is, you know, having courage to start something new, or, you know, encouraging somebody to start something new, because their wishes and hopes are being fulfilled. I did want to add also, the moon is in Aquarius on Wednesday. And this is that tower day. And that's all about free thinking, freedom, ideas, solutions, how to contribute to society. So this Knight of Swords energy also might be like somebody's ideas, like leading the way, like offering an idea and it completely changing up a scenario. And then on Friday is the last quarter moon. So this is a great time to finish projects, clean house, let go and release. Okay. Then on Saturday, where we're at here, the moon moves into Pisces, more water energy. And that's all about deep thinking, mysticism, dreaming, psychic awareness, and using your intuition. And it's interesting because we've got the Empress, that's Taurus Libra energy, with the Eight of Wands. This talks about messages and messages coming in. Now, what I love about the Eight of Wands is that it's not just actual like physical messages. It doesn't have to be like verbal or even text or email. I mean, it can be, absolutely. Somebody could be talking to you, telling you something, you know, big news coming in, right? About an Empress energy. Could also be a pregnancy. But I also feel like this is messages from the divine. So with that Pisces energy, you could be getting like downloads, you know, intuitive signs, intuitive messages. And it's like bringing you up into this Empress energy. You're getting all of the signs through the universe that's like hitting all the marks. Like it's helping you connect the dots, right? Then we've got travel. Of all the things you can do, travel is in the cards for you. Now, I mentioned on Friday I felt like you were traveling. So whether or not you were deciding to travel here you may actually be doing it. Or getting like confirmation that it's actually going to happen. Okay? So I feel like you're definitely powering up and getting that message of travel. Then on Sunday, Mercury retrograde ends. Thank God. Which will be great for you. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Cups. Now the Knight of Pentacles was in reverse, and I have to take it that way. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. You got 3 knights on the board. So that's interesting. Got a lot of people around you. These could be like younger people, but also warriors, people that like fight for what it is that you like. They support you, right? Now this knight is in reverse. I'm not taking that super negative. I actually feel like this is kind of speeding things up. Now the Knight of Pentacles is slowest moving knight in the deck, but he usually always carries something of value with him. It's that ace, right? It's whatever it is that he's bringing, it's going to be worth it. It just takes forever to get there. Because it's in reverse, I feel like it's speeding up and it's finally time to happen. But you're not going to be like overly excited about it. And also this is a card of travel. Maybe there's a halt or a slowdown, or maybe you're just taking your time, right? But it's interesting because this says practice. After a while, you dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. And again, this is that Knight of Pentacles energy. Almost there. So I feel like you're nearing the end of it, but you're kind of like over it, right? It's been taking forever. And this is very much Mercury retrograde energy. Like, you're so over it. You want it to be. Maybe that's exactly what this is. You're just waiting for the end of Mercury retrograde. Like, oh my God. And then we've got, you know, practice. Whatever it is that you've been working on this entire time, like you've been taking the steps, slowly making your way, and now it's almost time to finally let go and, you know, release control and just let it happen. And that's all through practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Now underneath the deck, we've got the Emperor, which is bossing up energy. Also fire energy. And I feel like you could be either dealing with an Emperor. This could be boss, CEO, anybody of higher authority. It could be an actual Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have that in your chart. Or this just could be in your energy, you bossing up and making these decisions for yourself, for others around you. Take it as it resonates. And then we have Temperance. And the Temperance is the angel of the tarot deck. And it's interesting because that song comes back to mind. G-Eazy, pray for me. Talk to the man upstairs, hoping he answer my prayers. She looked like an angel. She might be a demon. That's funny. Pray for me. So what's funny about the Emperor energy is that he also too can be extremely stubborn. And then you've got the angel here tempering the situation, helping harmonize things, right? So just watch your stubborn ways. I know Aquarius can be a little stubborn. But if you're dealing with an Aries, they can too. So also understand that as well. And you might be dealing with an Aries, and this might be talking about like tempering the situation, trying to figure out a solution and a way to make things better. Underneath the deck with the Fairy Dust Oracle, we also have Learn. A little nudge. It's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. And again, this goes back to that stubborn energy. I feel like you're learning that you're not always right, or somebody else is, right? And look, and it could be this Emperor energy, the Aries energy as well. It's like the stubbornness between you two. Yeah. But that's all, it's all balancing out. And it's just been the energy of Mercury retrograde. So let's get a Enchanted Unicorn Oracle message to clarify this reading for Aquarius, please. Now, if you guys like this style of reading, if this is something that you're interested in seeing more of, broken down day by day, make sure you drop me a comment in the comments below. And then if you're interested in getting a more personalized 7-day spread, you can just reach out to me in the description below. I've got my contact information. Just shoot me an email. I do these readings. I think the 7-day spread started at $75, but you get a lot more cards. I do love, life, career, business, and then you get different oracles as well. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got number 21, Intergalactic. I always think of that song, Intergalactic, Planetary, Planetary, Intergalactic. It's by the Beastie Boys. But it's in the zone. So you're in the zone with something. You're ready to get out of this Mercury retrograde feeling. You're preparing for something else. Like, I feel it. You're working on something else. It's that lead the way energy. But you're in the zone. This is bottom of the deck energy. Top of the deck, we've got Hedge Grow. And it's let it go. So there's something that's been bothering you, and you need to let it go. You really need to let it go. I feel this. You have to let it go. And it's going to come to a culmination, I believe, around Wednesday. That's what this is. When you lead the way, but let it go. Because you're looking for peace. You want peace in this situation. What is the situation, guys? I mean, everybody has a different storyline. This is just a general read for anybody with Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Green might be a significant color for you this week, but we're going to read about this. Also, something significant may be happening on the 8th, on Monday, during that play, just because number 8 popped out. But I think when this is all said and done, you're going to be learning how to temper the situation, learning that you're not always right, or the other person, right? So, it's Peppermint, Hedge Grow. It's wonderful to care for others and want what is best for them, and it's tempting to want to help others when we can see a better way. But unless people specifically ask for your assistance, mind your own business. So we are all given a body to experience life on Earth, and every person gets to choose what they do with their own bodies and lives. As hard as it can be to sit back and say nothing, this card appears when you want to interfere and really shouldn't. The Hedgerow Unicorn gently reminds us that wild things grow at their own pace and in their own time. You may be itching to offer advice, thinking you know what is best for someone, but only they can make that decision. If you do want to help, send a friend or family or a family member some gentle emerald colored healing light for them to use in any way that's needed. Emeralds might be a big thing for you. By the same token, perhaps someone wants you to get involved in a situation that just isn't your problem, one that you are not responsible for. Imagine being protected by the emerald light as it becomes a beautiful energy boundary through which good can only filter. In this case, we are reminded to live and let live. So yeah, this is that card is basically saying mind your own business. And so if there's something going on in somebody's life and it's just not your business, don't put yourself in it. That could be that stubborn energy that I was picking up in the beginning. I saw something earlier. It's like misery loves company. So I feel like there's somebody here, it could be you or the other person, but that's just like in a very uncertain or miserable time in their life. And so instead of just sitting with it themselves and dealing with it on their own, they have to project that onto another person, right? And that's not what you want to do. Let's look up intergalactic real quick. I feel like I need to read that. So the intergalactic unicorn is the artist's muse. It foretells a period of heightened creativity and many wonderful ideas flowing into your consciousness. The first instinct may be suppress the energy and dampen it down. Perhaps you have too much work to do, too many errands to run, or too many other responsibilities. This unicorn whispers of another way. Even if it may not seem like it now, that idea could be a tiny gem that turns into something huge. Do what you need to get into the zone, a magical time when your focus is so keen it's like a laser beam and nothing else in the world matters. Look at this, the temperance. That almost looks like laser beams, right? So, and it's like going into the cup and just with that third eye just like super focused, right? I feel like you're going to find that energy and be able to do that. And that focus may even take you traveling, you may be going somewhere because of it. And it may have to do with music. I keep on seeing that. So for, I feel like I'm talking to somebody in the music industry. So if that's you, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Okay, so intergalactic tells us to work with that energy, ride the unicorn of creativity when it shows up, and don't stop until you find the inspired energy dissipating. You will find yourself in another world, a healing world full of ideas and dreams and possibilities. That's that creative energy of the Empress. Like, she's depicted as pregnant, but if it's not children, it's like creation of projects. Everything she touches turns to gold. So I feel like this is like, you're going to get all these new ideas, these new visions, these new messages, and this creative energy. And then that moves into the practice, like practice makes perfect. Like just, it's doing it. What is that? When you repeat something often enough, it becomes part of you. So it's like the more you practice it, the more it's going to become part of you. Honor your imaginative mind by giving it the attention it deserves. Remember that completed is better than perfect. I love that. And then Pray for Me by G-Eazy. So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. You're learning something. You're going to be either learning something for yourself or, from someone else. But like I said, if you like this broken down day by day, let me know. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your energy, you being here with me this week. And I'm also doing a 420 special. It's a real quick mini read. It's 4 cards, $20. You get 3 tarot, 1 oracle. And all you have to do is send the payment, send the question. I have to have a question. And within 24 hours of confirming the order, I will have that video recorded live for you and sent back to you within that time. So that said, as you know, it's Together We Grow. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you again next week, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.